So friends, we are in chapter 18 from the book, The Eternal Validity of the Soul, SETH speaks. So in the last session, we have an introduction of this chapter about symbols. And this chapter is like various stages of consciousness, symbolism, and multiple focus. So here SETH Master is clearly explaining us the symbols in our what we see in dreams and also in wakeful state, and that are directly connected to the consciousness, and it is related to the multiple focus, right? Multiple focus is not somewhere out, but multiple focus is that is within. See friends, like everything is within. So till now, from this being like in the 5 years of my journey into meditation, in this meditation practice, so I all I could say confidently, and that through my experiences, that nothing is outside, like everything is within us, and though the shift happening is within, not somewhere outside. At the ascension process or whatever you say, and the God, you say like the realms, different realms, they are within us here, and the whole universe exists within us. So even the focus is not outside, the focus is that within. So what we see within is the reflection, the what we see outside, what we see, the reality, the real experiences. So in order to shift the reality outside, in the the outer experiences, we have to shift the focus within. Okay, so here he says about the symbols and consciousness. Again, coming into the symbols and consciousness, symbols appear differently and at various stages of consciousness, right? So see, like here, as a simple example, we can say the primary school, we were taught additions, multiplications, and subtractions with just starting with a single digit. And again, that additions and subtraction, we have went into the double digit. Again, the digits has increased. And next to the next level, we understood in a problematic form. So they used to give words, right? And and the same thing we do. The same thing. That means we just need to add the numbers, and but it will be in a word format. It will be in a problematic format. So it's not like a direct questions, like giving the two numbers. And again, that additions going to the secondary school level, we used to do in a different way. Like multiple activity, say like the formats, like in the same problem we used to do addition as well as the multiplication, isn't it? So here what is happening, the subject may be the same, right? But symbol may be the same, but we have shifted the focus, the consciousness has shifted. That means the understanding level has shifted from primary to secondary, isn't it? In the same way, here whatever we see the symbols, right? Here they are nothing but they are explaining us. Even who is explaining here, again, who is explaining to us, who is showing these symbols? Our own consciousness, our own self is a there it is explaining our consciousness, our understanding, our own reality in a different way, in a symbolic form, in dreams and also in a wakeful state. As awareness expands, symbols gain deeper meaning and become tools for inner exploration. And next, coming to the each person's symbols are unique. I might be having a one symbol, the meaning may be different, and you may be having the same symbol and meaning may be different. So, and these symbols are unique and evolve with their growth. So familiar symbols may change or feel disorienting during transformation. So even I was confused. Even I had a lot of, so every day I used to get, I will get dreams. So the first symbol, the earlier, it may be giving in a different meaning, and now the same symbol is giving me a different meaning. And and dreams are, and here dreams are the symbols of experiences, Seth Master says. So dreams often use symbols or symbols to represent aspects of waking life. For example, a dog may, here Seth Master has given an example, a dog may symbolize joy for one person, but fear for another, depending on personal associations. So some may feel love when they see dog, when they see puppies. So they feel they give that love, and that love they exchange the puppy between the dog and that person. So here, that for that person, dog is a symbol of love, and slowly, like unconditional love even, and or it may be an affection with the animals. So like, but for someone else, so this dog may seem like chasing him, or it is about to attack him. That means like a fear. So same person may depict dog as a fear, right? So it varies, so different. There is no standard, like there is no standard meaning for each symbol, right? So don't just compare your dreams with others. So don't try to understand in their own way. So the perception may be different. So what we feel at that point when the dream happening, the emotion that we feel, that matters. When we don't, if we recollect your dream, catch the emotion, catch the feeling of that dream. So when it is happening, when you feel it is so real, and what is your emotion, that gives your meaning. And what is going on in your life in the reality, and what is there happening. So there is like interconnection, they are interrelated. So depending on personal association. So again, these uh, consciousness guide us through symbols. So recurrent symbols, recurrent, like the houses, maybe we can see the same repeated house, or repeated, so it's like repeated dreams in the sense that the environment may be same, but the dream may be different. See how I can explain this? See, like in the same house. So we are in our house, the same house, but we are experiencing, our experiences are different, right? Morning I had breakfast, and afternoon I had something else. Okay, and later again for dinner. So the whatever it is happening in that house may be different, but the house may be the same. Okay, so this like the houses, the rooms may be same, recurrent, but the level of understanding gives indicate different levels of consciousness in the same house. We were grown from childhood, from kids to a grown up in the same house, isn't it? So in the same way, these house may be the same, but it acts like a, it we can understand. So it easily guides us that there is a shift in our consciousness. They act as signpost guiding self-awareness. And symbolic reality in dreams, coming to the dream objects are symbolic yet feel physically real, isn't it? When we are in dreams, we feel like it's really happening for us. And it is true, friends. When we wake up, so we think like it's, we sometimes, some may think like it's just a dream, nothing to be considered. But dreams or the inner reality, so whatever the emotions that we are feeling, our soul, so it experiences, it gives some signs through in the dream as well. And what if we are having we are going we are undergoing something here, like any challenges or say, so it gives solutions in the dream. And this has happened to me. I have experienced at this point, so where I was searching a good guidance for my daughter, but she's feeling uneasy, something like bodily related. So I thought like, to whom I need to get guidance. So though the physician, so they have guided, but there is something that I need to get. I was thinking about it, and I can't even believe that in the dream I could see the one of our pyramid master. So here we are very well known him. So he appeared, and I don't even contact him. I don't even have much like continuously the contact with him. So it's like I felt like, okay, something is guiding, I need to call him. So when in the next morning when I woke up, I called him, and yeah, I got a correct guidance, so what I need to do in the right way. So this is how, friends, so dreams, our soul, it gives solution. Then I understood, so whatever we are going through here, and there is one solution which our soul knows. The solution is already there, so the problem has raised here. There is a solution, there will be a solution. So we need to get through that. We need to connect with that solution. And when the focus is on the problem, on the challenge, keep on thinking about it. And we can't go to the another door that is already opened. So all the doors are open. Just we need to explore it. We need to connect there. Right? So when our focus is completely on the closed door, we can't see there. So we have to shift our focus onto the solution side rather than the problem side, right? And symbolic reality in dreams. So this is how we feel physically real, but they are the state of consciousness rather than external physical reality. And here again, the perception and projection. So in dreams, you project your inner state onto symbols, giving them apparent solidity. So the dream world mirrors your inner environment, showing that consciousness creates its own reality. So if I keep on thinking about something here, and it gives in a symbolic form in dreams. See, this is what you are thinking. And if we shift, we can easily identify the shift of our consciousness to dreams. So some may claim that they don't get any dreams, or either they don't remember the dreams, but it's all fine. It's okay. Now, if at all not in the dreams, check in the physical reality. So the perception, about the perception, how are you thinking before, earlier, and now, and the thoughts as well, the patterns in the life, the real experiences. So what is it, recurring experiences, or you are experiencing it differently, and the perception, the how you are seeing the experiences, the meaning, and is there anything you're feeling, the shift in the emotion side, and the connection with the people, the attachment. So all these, so whatever is around in the physical reality, when we just focus, so here we need to focus again. The focus should be inside. So how I am reacting or responding to to certain experiences. Few of our experiences, they will repeat in order to know that the soul wants to experience it before experimented. So if before I have experimented in a different way, and now what is the results of what is the result of this same experience, just like a scientist. And here is all depends on the experiences. Soul wants to experience it, and if it has planned to learn that certain experience in a deeper way, again and again it will repeat. And when we repeat the same answer, when we repeat the same way, and this is where we need to bring our awareness. So when we are aware, okay, so slowly, automatically, we can feel the shift in our consciousness, the way we have looked at the same experience in a different way, giving some other different solution to the same experience. That means same experiment, right? Just like a scientist, if the combination is not working, and again they go for another combination, another they change it, isn't it? They change the formula. So here we need to change the formula if it is repeating. And coming to the symbols and transformation, in different states of dream consciousness, symbols such as houses or building may shift or change form. And here, earlier, the same house, and here, when the shift in the consciousness, the house also might change. For instance, a modern house turning into a tulip, a flower. So this shows that permanence does not apply in these realms. Symbols behave fluidly, reflecting your state of mind. So there is no there is no permanent symbols. So each symbol might give a different, and even that symbol may be turned into a different one. So there is no permanence. Emotions and transformation here, feelings and experiences transform quickly in dream states because they are not restricted by the logical framework of waking life. Here we take a lot of time to understand a symbol. Again, our logic mind plays a lot, and it is good. So never get frustrated with the logic mind. Why my mind is acting in this way? Because see, like so many questions and so many doubts are limiting. That means it needs something. So it is the mind is exploring with a questionnaire. Okay, so don't get frustrated, don't get emotionally like down or thinking why I'm thinking in this way. So if it are thinking in this way, there's something that you need to go into the right direction. That means our mind is taking us into the right direction. So that direction is directed by our consciousness, it leads. So we have to have a connection, so there should be alignment with our conscious mind and this logic mind. When it is get aligned, that means we need to connect with our self. So if we connect with ourself, then we can get this logic mind guides our subconscious mind guides our logic mind to the right way. And this one also I have truly experienced, um, the how it guides and how slowly this logic mind will start to listen to that subconscious mind. If at all it is telling something, so definitely, because this logic mind has truly experienced in reality. Mm, am I able to express? See, like if a teacher is telling to a student, so some guidance she is giving, if the students he didn't believe in the teacher, so what teacher is guiding, so slowly, when in reality, when it is happening for the student, when it is happening in a real form, he slowly starts to believe the teacher. Okay, and he completely, after some time, he completely believes the teacher, right? So here in the same way, the teacher is our subconscious mind and the logic mind is a student. When this logic mind is experiencing the reality, so whatever it is guided by the subconscious mind, slowly, in no time, so it's not, it won't take even the times, and it depends on the, it varies from person to person, right? So here Yes, if a couple of experiences made me to believe, then I will believe strongly. So this mind strongly get connects with the subconscious mind. So this is how the alignment happens, and it slowly starts to listen. So to the inner voice, we all do have that inner voice. So when that the inner voice has to be loud than the voice that comes from the mind, right? So so dreams provide a natural process for expressing and releasing emotions. Here we don't have enough time to experience everything, and one we can experience is listening to others experiences. This was the tip, or say like the advice suggested by Mahatar Babaji. So earlier stages, in earlier, when he said to listen to others experiences, and he also said that your life is not sufficient, to experience, to have multiple hundreds and thousands or millions of experiences for you. So to experience uh, only through you, so through your, like in this lifetime. So you need to listen to others experiences, make others experiences as your own. That means that whatever the insights they got, so it's the guidance, eh? Right? So someone has put their hand in the fire, so they said, I have burnt my finger by 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 putting my finger in the fire. That's the insight for me. Next time when I see the fire, I will be aware that I should not put my finger in that fire. So that should be my insight. And I need not go through the real experience to know that I can burnt to put when I put my finger in the fire, isn't it? So that's how we gather the experience. And here Seth Master says, even the soul, through dreams, it releases certain emotions. And this, I could say my own experience from this. Earlier in the when I was a teenager, at that time I wanted to, um, I wanted to express my emotion, that whatever the elders, whatever the group, that situation, whatever they are thinking about me, that's not right. So this is what I want to express. But then I couldn't, because of my limitations or fear. So whatever they are thinking differently, but inside me it's not at all related. My perception is different and that is different, but I carried that for several years. And one day, uh, I I had a dream, the same situation in the dream. So there, whatever I want to express at that in real, earlier in the dream, I have expressed to them, and they think, oh, this is what. So then they could understand. So everything, the dream, in the dream, the completely I got a shift, a change. So then after waking up, so Mahavtar Babaji said, see, this experience you had now you have to drop this thought. You already have experienced in the dream. Then I couldn't able to understand. And then it's been like, maybe past 3 years back, maybe 3 or 4 years back. And now when I'm reading Seth wisdom, so then I could able to understand why Mahatar Babaji guided me in that way, that to drop the thought, and you should not carry this might become a block in you. And for this reason, again, you need to take birth with the same group again, in a different way, to express in a different way. So he said, this is how, friends, even our soul, whatever the emotions we are carrying here, if it is reached to a certain mark, so we express in the dreams. So, and coming to the awareness, we are about to finish. To navigate such states consciously, so you give yourself suggestions before sleep, right? This is what Seth Master is guiding us, how to connect with the self guidance, how to get the self guidance. To navigate such state consciously, you can give yourself suggestions before sleep. this is how, when I think earlier I used to forget dreams. So then I told to myself before going to sleep or in a wakeful state that I need to remember my dreams, if at all it is guiding me something, or if it is giving me some wisdom or certain advices. I repeatedly I said to myself, unknowingly, this happened unknowingly, I don't know about all this wisdom. So I thought there is something is guiding, so I couldn't able to remember. Then and even before going to sleep, I said to myself, and later on I started to remember. And slowly awareness in the dream has changed, and now I don't feel any difference in the dream world or in the reality. They both are same to me now. And Seth Master explains that transformation of symbols happen in various stages of waking and sleeping consciousness. So even in the sleep states, we are evolving, friends. We are. I'm sure about it. So I could see the difference in me. So this is how, in the way, not only experiencing in the reality, the soul experiences in the sleep states as well. So when you are near sleep or waking, mental images and physical sensations merge. Here, thoughts and emotions appear symbolically, often in shifting the forms. So they are. And finally, he says, meaning of symbolic images. So these images represent feelings or thoughts from just before sleep, or significant emotions from day. That means, see, well, whatever we are carrying, whatever we are going all through the day, so these, whatever the intensity of that emotion that we are carrying, it will be projected in the dream, but in a different way, right? If some person is having a fear of losing job, or see, like something happening in the profession side, so he may be experience, so he may see dreams like that he already lost the job, or that fear. Okay, this fear will project in a different way. So before going to bed, when we meditate, and whatever the unnecessary thoughts, it will get cleansed, and directly we can go to the guidance which the soul is going to give, not in the emotions, that the intense emotions that we carry. So these are the symbol projections, not literal events, he says, because they arise from subconscious feelings. They may not seem personally connected at first, yet they mirror your inner emotional state. So let's continue the next rest of the chapter in coming sessions, friends. So here he says, through this, whatever we have discussed, it says about awareness. When we are aware of our complete self, complete self in the sense, whatever we are feeling, the emotions, the thought, feelings, everything. So when we are aware, universe guides us, sometimes with numbers in a wakeful state, like numbers, some signs, some like images, and notifications, and it will guide in the dream state as well, right? So thank you so much. If at all you want to share anything, you can unmute yourself. Right, so thank you then. Let's all